I'm walking on eggshells. Oh, I was going to make a joke about like my boyfriend beating me.
Oh. How are you going to convey that through just your voice?
I don't know.
All right. Say your line.
My name, Bassam. His name, Cranny. Bassam and Cranny.
Hello and welcome to Turtle Power Pod. My name is Bassam.
My name's Cranny.
And today we are watching Season 4, Episode 7.
Turtlemaniac.
One word.
That's one word.
We don't know. We don't.
I have a guess. My guess is...
You mean a prediction?
Yeah. I was trying to smoothly segue, but...
Oh, okay.
Since you stopped that anyway, it doesn't matter at this point. Yeah, my prediction. I put a new character is introduced, and it's the Turtles' biggest fan. Something zany is coming.
Really?
That's what
Didn't
I
we
put.
already have an episode called The Fifth Turtle where that happened?
We absolutely
and then
did.
a follow-up to that?
Yup. Probably two others I can't remember.
Okay.
It's probably not Zach, though.
That'd be dumb if it was, and they just pretend not to know who he is. It's like a new introduction.
Well, they never, really introduced him.
They're like, redo.
He was just kind of in there, right?
The first time they ran into him and...
I thought the first time it was just them on a couch.
No, the following time. Like, him and his brother were hanging... Or him and the girl were hanging out.
Okay, I'm probably just forgetting the order.
My prediction... Oh, we're doing a new thing where we try and predict if we think it's going to be a good or a bad episode.
I think this might be a good episode.
Oh, yeah? All right.
It might.
I'm gonna... Hey, future Bassam, get that sound clip ready of the Cowabunga, because...
It's probably going to happen. My prediction?
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
We open and close on the turtles in their lair. They have a news story on TV, or they hear a news story on TV, inciting them into investigating something that Shredder and Krang are involved in. Donnie has to reverse it, and the bad guys run away. Good episode.
You know what? It's like our predictions, it's like my prediction would be like the tagline at the top, and then yours would be like the blurb underneath it.
Yeah.
Where I just try to broad stroke what they are going for.
I try and hit on the beats of the episode.
Between the two of us, we definitely make a full VHS box back. Back of box.
The back of a box of a VHS?
Box back. Yeah.
Yeah. Or an IMDb page.
Or an IMDb. Guys, I feel like crap again.
Yeah, he does.
Oh boy, I hate it.
Oh, man.
I
can already tell that I'm going to have to edit out a lot of phlegm noises.
I did most of that earlier today.
That's good.
But yeah, no promises.
I won't.
I just had hot sauce. That may have not been...
Why did you do that?
Because
you ate dairy.
Well, dairy isn't... I didn't eat a lot of dairy. I take a lot of the cheese. I actually take most of the cheese off.
What? They charge you for that.
No, they don't.
They charge you extra for cheese.
No, they don't. They sure don't give me a discount
cheese.
if I get it without.
I know, right?
Maybe if I wanted more cheese, but I didn't request more cheese. I got regular cheese and took some off because I don't like their calcium covered American cheese.
Yes.
It's not good. If it was a respectable taco,
I'd still
no way I'd take the cheese
I'd
off.
still eat 15 of them.
15 of the cheeses?
Of the tacos. With all the cheese.
With all the cheese.
Yeah. In fact, I just mow them, mow the tops off with my mouth so I just get cheese.
It's like the taco paradox. It's like, if you keep giving me another taco right away, I'll just never stop eating the tacos.
Correct. But if I stop to think about it for a second,
it's gone.
I'm going to be engrossed in myself and just in my own head.
It's like you can keep eating tacos until you're aware of it.
Yeah, Schrodinger's taco.
Schrodinger's taco. Well, And in this case, you probably will die at the end, though.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of question.
They open
there.
the box and you're just dead and surrounded by tacos.
Correct. Or the one lone gordita.
Boo. Tell me what's in a gordita.
Isn't that it's like a chalupa, but it's got cheese, more cheese?
What do you mean more cheese?
It's like the thicker.
It's the thicker tortilla, right?
Well, I don't know
Well, then
what
it's
Taco
shit.
Bell calls it and what the real world, the real word is, if it even
What's the real
is.
word, Cranny?
I don't know. Be the worst street interviewer ever. Be like, what's your opinion on what happened at Charlottesville? I don't know.
What station are you from?
That depends. You got $1? Like, yes. Oh. Well, Audacity got weird.
Yeah, it did.
We don't know why, but it saved all the audio, but we kind of went into
Panic mode.
panic mode.
Quick, save everything.
So, welcome back.
We had to throw Natalie out of the podcast just to reduce, the load on the whole bandwidth.
She was really creating a lot of strain. I don't know why that happened. I don't have an answer for you.
But let's continue, shall we?
But yeah, let's get right into the show.
I guess let's watch the episode and come back.
So thanks for coming back, guys. We'll be right back right after these technical difficulties.
Oh yeah. Welcome back, everyone.
Yes, welcome.
Welcome to the Dome of Laughter. Laughter Dome!
My prediction was kind of right, but I don't feel like it's fair because you're getting way detailed and I'm not.
My prediction was almost completely right, except Shredder and Krang weren't involved.
Shredder kind of was.
That's true. He did get a mention.
From Flem's imagination.
Flem.
Yep, Flem's imagination.
Boy,
That's-
he's
that's-
a really accurate imaginator.
It's not a joke. If you don't know what that is, watch the episode or listen to this breakdown
Or listen to this thing we're about to do.
we're about to do. Well, first of all, what was your prediction?
My prediction was that we open and close on the turtles in their lair. They hear a news story on TV, inciting them into investigating something that Shredder and Krang are involved in. Donnie has to reverse it, and the bad guys run away. Good episode.
Do they really run away?
I mean, they catch him.
They get waxed,
Yeah, those two hop away.
and they kind of just leave.
Maybe we should do a breakdown.
Well, I gotta talk.
Oh, yeah, what's your prediction?
Yeah. So I was just like, new characters introduced, and it's a Turtle's biggest fan,
Kind of.
and I said something zany is coming, and
I
would say we went and we
There's
dabbled
a little
in zany.
zaniness.
We dabbled in zany.
We have Terminator robots.
All right, go ahead and give us a turtle breakdown.
Okay, so we open on the turtles. They're in their lair. They are making comments about Michelangelo's stomach being super loud. And then a news report comes on the TV, and it's April, and everyone has to listen. Turns out that someone broke into the police station and stole all the Ninja Turtles evidence and memorabilia there. Which is interesting. Later, they go to a pizza parlor and find out that the pizza box that they autographed has also been stolen. Later, they take April home and they find out that her place was robbed. Leading them to go on a car chase.
Yeah, they catch the robber.
They catch
They see the robber.
They see the robber and
run after him.
They run after him, and he kind of gets away by using some kind of
a
laughing
car.
gas.
Oh, right, he uses laughing gas. I forgot about that.
Classic laughing gas.
Claffing gas.
Claffing gas. And then
April gets the license plate.
Yes,
and
because she knows what she's doing, apparently.
Well, she did. She calls the police.
Who gives her the address
Of the license plate, which I didn't know was even an option.
Nah. And
Seems
then,
a little invasive, but
yeah, and then she goes there like an idiot.
yeah, she jumps the security wall, leaves Irma as lookout.
who falls asleep
He falls asleep. April goes in.
in less than 10 minutes.
April goes in, gets captured, also in less than 10 minutes.
Yes. And then we find out that the person stealing the memorabilia are some thugs working for a guy named Flem. His last name is Flem.
Mr. Flem.
And he is obsessed with collecting things. He's got big old collections, and he's working on a turtle collection.
And he captures April.
And he captures April. That's correct. The
Then
turtles
The turtles.
find her, and
They
they
kind of
also get captured.
Yeah, they kind of inexplicably find
Oh,
her.
he's also a manufacturer of exotic gases.
He's a gas man.
One of it
Why is that funny?
that tickled me.
Oh, okay. I'm
That was
happy.
real good.
He's a gas man.
Yeah.
He's a man about gas.
He uses his turtle paralyzing gas.
Gas is in his bag, man.
He's got a gas bag. It's a big old bag of gas. I thought he looked like a bag of gas.
That's a real song.
That's Lonely Island, I think.
Mm.
Anyway,
Any
hoozle. The turtles get captured. The bad guys want to turn them into wax statues.
wax shoes.
You're in a combine-y kind of mood today.
It's all
A
the jokes I
combo.
got because I feel exhausted.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Anyways, the turtles hop about. Donatello or Irma wakes up and raises up the volume so that they can get unfrozen. And
She raises up the temperature.
yeah, raise up.
She
What did
doesn't
I say
pump up
volume?
yeah.
Oh my
Like
god!
She pumps up the jams.
Pump.
She
Turns
uses
up
her
the volume
Lucio
to
powers.
95 degrees,
And then the machine explodes.
and
because that's too hot.
It's too computery, and they unfreeze. Irma runs away, I guess. What else happens? Oh, it turns out that all the wax statues had Terminator robots in them.
Right. So they fight the
So now they have
Terminator
to
army
fight robots
and win.
Yeah.
Then they all go back to the
And
lair.
Donatello then hits some buttons on his switch to reverse something. I don't even know what he does with it.
I wasn't paying much attention.
I don't even know what he does with the
It
switch.
happened so fast.
Because Leo cuts April down, so I don't even know what the point of the... Oh, because he hits the buttons and the robots start going haywire.
Oh, he reprograms them. Right.
Yes.
He shuts them down.
They capture Monsieur Flem, and they go back to the house,
Yep.
the lair, and everything is solved.
Play a joke on Mikey
And they do play a joke on Mikey.
because they take a wax statue of Splinterback.
Wow, wow, wow.
No, it's funny because I am actually behind the couch. You thought I was by the TV. Ho ho ho. It's a good joke.
I love the version of Splinter that ruins every joke.
He's just like some,
Over-explains
He's just
it.
some dad.
Yeah.
See, what happened is why it's so funny.
Is because black people have big penis.
But you
So when you go black, you do not come back.
you don't want another penis.
You don't want non-black penis.
Yeah, it has to be a big black penis. Because it fills you up to satisfy you.
Like a Snickers
Like a Snickers.
made of penis.
It's guaranteed.
You're always such a... Cranston, you should have sex with a black guy.
Oh yeah, why is that?
Because you always turn into such a diva when you don't have sex with a black guy.
Oh man, I feel like myself again. After having sex with that black guy.
Anyway, that's the episode.
Snickers is guaranteed to satisfy?
No. It says, well, maybe it says guaranteed. I think it says Snickers satisfies.
They simplified it? It used to
Oh.
be guaranteed to satisfy.
Okay.
I wonder if they had too many people trying to get that guarantee. The first response is the song "1 Week" by Bare Naked Ladies.
What?
I'm guessing there's a part where he's like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy. That's right. Now I think it's just Snickers satisfies.
That's what I thought it was.
Was it always that? The Bare Naked Ladies changed it? Because it's a guarantee, if I get a Snickers...
And I'm not satisfied?
No matter what the reason...
Yeah.
I
got a free Snickers.
I should at least get my Snickers refunded to me. At the least.
Well, then you have to fill out a survey about different levels of satisfaction.
On the back, the inside of the wrapper, you have to like fill out a form.
There's like a bubble form.
You like it's all
it comes
fucking pieces because it's cellophane. It just like falls apart.
And you ripped it. Yeah, because you dug into it with your teeth and the chocolate's all stuck to it. Then you have to unfold the Scantron, and then you have to take that to your PE class where they have the big Scantron machine.
Scantron?
Do you remember those?
With like a number 2 pencil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those.
But then you have to clean the chocolate off before you use it.
We had Sim where I was.
What's that?
You don't know what Sim is?
Oh, yeah. You have to like get 4s or better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an Oregon
And then
thing.
there was Cam.
Oh, I don't know if I did Cam.
Cam was...
Sim, are you sure it was Sim and Cam, or was it...
Yeah, because
Sam?
I have both.
Oh.
No, it's... everyone there pronounced it Cam.
Isn't it C-I-M and C-A-M?
Yeah.
So why is it Sim and then Cam?
Dude, I don't know.
What a fucking awful
I didn't get my Sim or
system.
Cam.
I don't know how to read.
I have like 2 stickers on my diploma. And it's never helped me.
Oh, your high school diploma?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a high school diploma.
They're like, well, yeah, but when you're in high school, they're like, they're going to like to see that. So I like put it on resumes. And
Who's they?
No one even asked.
You don't put that shit on
Job
your resume.
seekers.
You
I
do
did
not.
for my first job.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And I got the first job I ever interviewed for.
Because of your Sim Sam?
No, like I said, they didn't even bring it up.
Your Sim Sam stickers?
He's like, it's like, look, I'm just going to give you a shot. I mean, how do you hire anyone for their first job? Like,
yeah, it's based on trust.
Yeah, you're probably working for a place
you don't seem
where
like
they assume you're going to hire people for their first job.
Yeah. You don't seem like you're going to steal too much.
Not too much.
Just the regular amount.
He did ask me, he's like, if you had to steal something, what would you steal? And I was like, I wouldn't steal anything. And he's like, all right, good answer.
Yeah.
I was like,
what
were you hoping I would say?
Food for my dying family.
I'd steal
Get out of here.
I'd steal a pen so I can write a note telling you how much I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to get this job. To wow you with my customer service.
Yeah.
I wish that people don't ask that question. Like, that was only my first job interview. No one ever asked me
never
stupid
been
questions.
asked that. Nah.
I want someone like now.
I've always worked at companies, and companies have set questions that they have to ask, or because of HR or whatever. I've never worked at like a place that'll just make them up. What kind of car you drive? I don't know. Is that relevant? It is now.
It wasn't until you started withholding truths. What?
If you had to kill one item in our bread section, which item would you kill?
When I got my job at the grocery store, like during the interview, they're like, "Did you get a chance to look around?" And I'm like, "I did." And they're like,
"Can I ring you up?"
No, they're like, tell me one thing you noticed about the store. I was like, oh shit.
Oh. It's clean like my house and my life. It's well put together like I am.
It doesn't have any felonies, which is better than I can say about myself.
It definitely didn't touch that girl's butt without asking. It wouldn't steal food for its dying family.
Yeah, what if I was like, well, I did notice there's a lot of hot chicks working here, so that that's a benefit for me.
I did notice you had a black.
What?
Like, what if you said that?
Well, then I definitely wouldn't
you wouldn't get the job unless, like,
the only way I wouldn't is if she went.
I know, right?
Right. Either she says that,
Yeah.
or she goes, "I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What did you say?"
Yeah.
And then I say, "Oh, I said that it looks like you're gearing up for the holidays,"
Yeah.
which I think is what I said. She's like, "Oh, you're very observant. Yes, this is a busy time for us at a grocery store." Yep.
What's busier, the holidays or like Super Bowl?
Holidays.
Yeah. Which holiday?
Day after Thanksgiving or day before Thanksgiving is like the biggest shopping day for grocery stores.
Yeah.
If you want to get more department store, then you've got like the day after Thanksgiving and then to Christmas. Basically, from like the beginning of November to the end of December is absolutely nuts.
I don't envy it.
No, that's why I don't do it anymore.
I think some of our listeners work in warehouse situations and grocery store situations, and God bless you.
Yeah, someone's got to do the
make
retail.
our lives easier. I try and be really nice to the people I meet in grocery stores. Can I tell a story?
Yeah.
This is definitely derailing, but
we haven't talked about the turtles yet, so
yes,
there's no rail to
but
derail.
to be fair, we're only 30 minutes into the podcast.
Well, we did a breakdown in the intro, though.
Yeah, that's enough
we
turtles.
did get some stuff out of the way.
Yeah. Here's the thing. So I've been trying to do a little bit more exercise. Not a ton. I'm still lazy. But I've been getting up an hour early. I mean, I'm going to be honest with myself. I've been getting up earlier, and I've been going on a walk in the mornings down to, like, the Albertsons around the corner, which is, like, according to Pokemon Go, is 2 kilometers. Which isn't nothing. All right? It's a fair click.
2 kilo monsters?
Yeah.
2 kilomons?
Yeah. Kill a man. Anyway, and...
Did you just tell me to kill a man?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Anyway, so sometimes I'll be like, man, I could use a coffee, and in the Albertsons, there's a Starbucks. And they open at 6, and that's usually when I get there. The most of the time... let me rephrase that. Some of the time, the people working there are very nice and helpful, and they know how to make drinks.
What's the other time like?
Most of the time, though, there's a young woman there, Hannah. And as you approach the counter...
Hannah, if you were a fan, you aren't now, but get your shit together.
Hannah... Okay, I'm in a fucking tracksuit. I got my hair's all a mess. I get it. I'm not, like, there to win any friend contests. But, like, she looks at you like you're wasting her time.
It is 6 a.m. She doesn't want to be there any more than you do, I suppose.
But I do want to be there.
Okay.
That's why I'm there.
Okay.
And other people are there. It's still in Albertsons. They've been open since 4.
That's fair.
Okay? Like, good God.
She
She doesn't have the hard job.
I wanted to be devil's advocate a little bit.
They're doing crate work in the back.
Yeah.
And all she has to do is stand behind a counter and make coffee. And
only when someone wants it.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have to, like,
She doesn't do anything
all
any other
morning,
time of the
yeah.
day. Anyway, she literally will stand there and not even, like, welcome you, say hi, how's it going, good morning, anything. You have to say what you want. Like, if I didn't say, hi, can I get a small vanilla latte, please? Then we would just stare at each other in silence.
You should see how long it takes her to say something.
I'm going to tomorrow morning.
Just do it.
And if it takes more than 4 seconds.
Do it on a morning that we're going to record that night. So we can talk about it live.
It's not going to be live.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I don't want I want as little digestion time as possible.
Okay. So next week?
Yeah.
All right. I'll try and remember.
Okay.
I'm still going to do it as a test tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. Like, if I feel like I would just stand in front of her counter for a few seconds and then just walk away. I don't know. It's so frustrating. And it's little things, man. Like, she doesn't ask you. She doesn't say, would you like your receipt? Which I don't. That's fine. She doesn't, like, normal things that people are doing when they're at work. She doesn't, like, steam she, like, will make the espresso and then just do other shit instead of continuing with your drink. Like, I get it. She has to pour whatever. Like, she's making tea for the store. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll do other busy work.
Yeah. But like, there's no one else there. You're going to have time to do this.
Right.
Or get there earlier to work. I remember the first time I went there, I was like, hey, how's it going? She's like, well, I'm up at 6. Me too, bitch. I'm here in front of you. It's really obnoxious.
She talks like a customer would talk to us.
She talks like a customer. Like,
yeah.
Exactly. I get that shit all the time as a person who works there, and it's fine because I work there and I get paid to talk to people and be happy.
Yeah, but I definitely don't say shit like that when I go to places.
No way! And I don't say shit like that when I'm having a bad day. But the problem is she's having a bad day every day, apparently.
The worst day, I just wouldn't make jokes. It's to be like, hi, how can I help you?
Oh, you got any free money? Yeah, funny. Do you know your member number? Like that? Do you know your account number?
I'd probably say something like, all right, how can I help you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly. But imagine going into a bank or something and someone saying that to you. Or
what do they say?
I guess they would say, do you have any free money?
Here, I'll be a customer. I'll come in. Hi there.
Yeah, silence.
Can you help me with my account, please?
Yeah, what do you need?
I needed to make a withdrawal.
Okay. And your account number?
That's me giving you my account number.
Oh, okay.
I self-censored it.
Can I get your ID?
Is there a problem?
No. I mean, it's hot out, whatever, but...
Okay.
There's too much traffic today.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Do you need my... Are you sure you need my ID? I haven't even told you how much I need yet.
Oh, how much do you need?
Can I get $40?
Can I get your ID? Oh, man. It feels like that. That's what it feels like in my heart.
I almost feel like you would pull that move, though. Be like, are you sure you need ID? You're like, you don't even know how much. You're like, oh, that's true. How much do you need? He's like, yeah, I guess just $40. Yeah, can I get some ID?
I mean, I asked for it. It's like at a restaurant. If you talk about ID, you have to get ID now. You know what I mean?
That's true for alcohol.
Yeah. Anyway.
I always hate that people would come into the store and be like,
well, you're not going to ID me? And it's like, oh, well, now I have to.
They clearly are old enough.
Yeah.
And then they'll say something like, oh, it's a good thing you didn't ask for my ID. I didn't bring it. And I'm like, well, now I'm not supposed to give you alcohol. What?
Yeah.
Because you have to have ID to buy alcohol here.
Even though I'm 80? Yeah,
Yes.
because you brought it up. You're an idiot. I don't know why you thought this would be different.
It's the law. Like,
I was breaking the law for you, and now you unbroke the law. We're back in law territory now because you brought it up.
It's like, I don't... Like, I want to talk to your manager. I'm like, you need to talk to your senator. You don't need to talk to my manager.
The federal government pays for our roads.
I think that that all people should, instead of having mandatory military like some countries do, should have mandatory retail. Like,
yeah.
you have to work in the service industry for just like 2 years.
Just 2 years.
That's all you need.
Just to really
2 weeks is all you need, man.
You have to understand
to kill
it.
you on the inside.
Yeah.
It just takes 2 years to get the crust. That's the benefit.
It's like on broil for 40 minutes.
We don't just want to teach you, we want to help you.
Anyway.
Well, so...
What's your first note, buddy?
So there's... Right off the bat, they're watching the TV.
Yeah.
They're watching April's report. And like as soon as the report's over, the intercom or Turtles,
The Turtlecom.
April's Turtlecom, no.
Donatello.
The
One
turtles,
of the turtles.
The turtles.
Turtle
Turtles
communicator.
Turtles com goes off.
Mysterious Thieves with Ninja Turtle memorabilia. April O'Neil with Channel 6 News.
Why would anyone want stuff connected to us?
Hi, guys.
Hi, April. What's up?
I'm through with work and felt like having a Vinny's Pizza. Want to join me? My treat.
Gets a ringing call.
Gets a ring call. And it's April.
It's April. She just finished.
She goes, hey, guys, I just got off work. You want to hang out? And I just pictured like Vern in the background being like, April, we still have to put all this machinery away.
That's your job.
Like, yeah, but then
I'm the face.
you have to go back and you have to type up your report and you have to.
It's a TV report. What the fuck do I got to type up?
You have to fill out the time and you have to do your payroll.
I'll do it later. I want to go hang out with my friends till
I
midnight.
mean, that's fine. It's just we're supposed to do it
Vern.
right now, and
Vern.
you're being paid
Vern.
right now. Yeah.
Vern,
Yes.
is it your job as well to do these things?
Yes.
So just do it and get off my back.
Okay, but Vern told me to tell you to.
Vern can tell you whatever he wants.
No, I'm just saying I don't. It's fine. I'm just letting you know that he wanted me to make sure that I told you.
Well, then he can bring it up with me, the fucking star of Channel 6 News,
I think
on the spot news.
I think he's going to, but I think when he does, it's going to be more serious. April. They're downsizing. You haven't heard this?
And they're gonna downsize me, and not you rat-faced little bitch.
Well, they don't pay me very much, and they pay you a whole lot.
They don't pay me anything.
Yeah, but you're the star, so.
Yeah, they can't fire me. I'm renegotiating. I'm gonna get your job combined in my job.
See, when renegotiating, they could just choose not to renew your contract.
What?
Yeah, so that's why renegotiating. It's kind of a two-way thing. They don't have to give you a new contract.
What do you mean they don't have to give me a new contract? I'm
mean
the
what
star.
I said. Yeah, well, you maybe were the star.
Well, I can't lose my job.
Yeah, well, maybe you should do
My
your
apartment
job.
is going to get robbed like tonight.
Then do
Like once a week. It gets robbed.
Then move and do your job. Do the things.
I can't do those things. I'm friends with superheroes. They need pizza right now.
Well, then have them pay you.
They're mutants. They don't work.
Well, you have to choose.
Half of my salary goes to buying them pizza.
Well, have you talked to anyone about...
Vern,
Yes,
listen to me.
Yes.
If this happens, I'm going to lose everything.
Yes.
Can I borrow $5?
Yes.
Thank you. Now put this shit away, please. We got to get going.
Bye!
Is that your note?
Yeah.
That's a long note. My first note was about a fourth wall break.
Yay!
Once April agrees to get some pizza, Michelangelo hears the word pizza and jumps up and starts getting excited.
Yeah.
And Raphael looks at us and says, well, if you're promising pizza, he'll follow you anywhere.
Ha ha!
It's a fourth wall break. There it is.
Great.
I like this, and I didn't put a note at the time because it was just a setup. But at the beginning, Michelangelo is asleep on the couch, and the turtles make comments about how loud his stomach is.
Right.
Which is a setup
For like
later.
4 more jokes.
And I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So we're going to get back into that later.
Well, my next joke is actually about how
Your
Irma
next
was on...
joke?
My next note about a joke
Uh-huh.
is about Irma being on fire.
She was on fire this
They
episode.
pull up literally on fire note when she gets to the mansion.
Oh, yeah. What does she say?
I did a news story here. It belongs to Monroe Q. Flem, the billionaire collector.
The billionaire collector? How greedy. I only want one billionaire.
Wait here for me. If I'm not back in 10 minutes...
Can I have your blue sweater?
I really enjoyed those jokes.
Yeah, me too. When they get to Vinny's Pizza,
Yeah.
Michelangelo orders
Before they leave.
a jumbo pizza with everything,
Yeah.
which is kind of a cop-out, but
You know.
it's still a pizza.
it's
We're
still
putting
a
it on the
pizza.
list.
Yeah. They don't all have to be weird ones. He does order it.
Yeah.
We don't have to be so puritanical. Every time like we keep track of something, there's part of me that keeps wondering if we're doing it wrong.
What do you mean?
Well, like with fourth wall breaks, it's like there's so many ways to interpret them as either fourth wall breaks or just like shit, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, don't use us as a comprehensive list. This is in our opinion, a list.
Well, as far as fourth wall breaks, maybe. But as far as pizzas, we are the comprehensive list. I mean, right?
For the most part, yeah.
So far.
There are like little ones though, where like they talk about having a pizza and you can like see that there's toppings on it. We don't really count those.
Doesn't count.
That's what I'm saying. It's our own.
Because until we see in the script that it said pepperoni pizza with mushroom, and that's what the artist drew on the screen, I don't count it.
I'm with you 100%. What I'm saying is someone else might have a different interpretation of that.
Every pizza in television history, cartoon history, is a pepperoni pizza with mushrooms. Like, there's no other pizza.
There's cheese.
Even in this show, when they specifically say what the pizza is, it's drawn like a pepperoni pizza.
With a mushroom.
Yes.
And I didn't say that incorrectly. With a mushroom.
Yes.
One mushroom cross section on top.
Which is just
Paper
poor
thin.
placement.
Where would you put the mushroom?
On the edge, like on one slice.
Like
the Russian roulette.
Off the pizza. It's not Russian roulette if you can see the slices.
Well, I mean, you could eat it blindfolded.
And then what?
Right?
You have to... The mushroom's poisonous.
Maybe. Or it's trip balls kind of mushroom.
Never tried them, but I heard they are gross.
Taste gross?
That's what I've heard, yeah.
I've heard that too.
I don't know if that's
but when I did
joke
it, no,
or if it's real. My next note's about gas dogs.
That's far.
Well, that's my next note. So that's what I'm asking. Do you have anything in between?
Yeah, New York license plate 38N462 or 3AN462. If anyone has access to run plates, I'd like to see if that's a real plate, please.
Is that legal these days?
To run plates? Yeah, there's all kinds of...
I mean, like, in movies, like, they can't show real license plates, right?
Can they not?
No.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that.
the same thing with phone numbers.
I didn't know that.
So, I'm guessing that they did the same thing. But if we see them list one that wasn't censored...
But technically, any license plate can be a real license plate.
No, I think, like, with phone numbers, there's certain things they can never be, you know?
How do you mean? With phone numbers, it's 555.
Yeah, I think it's the same with license plates.
But
There's certain characters...
If I went to the state of New York and bought a vanity plate and made it this, now it's a real plate.
Well, they're still going to have laws about what you can put on a vanity plate.
Okay, like, tell me a situation where this wouldn't be allowed.
I don't know.
I'm just asking.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
try and...
Okay,
It's not like a word.
Let's
it's not
say,
like hate or
let's
something.
say it's way too short. You need 2 more digits.
See, but that's not true because I know that you can have as little as 1 digit on a plate.
What if only a military plate can start with a 3? You had to been in active service.
See, but then it could still be a real one. You just need to be a military person.
Yeah,
I'm not saying.
I'm
like,
not saying that the laws make sense. I just know that a lot of places have very specific laws, like there cannot be a space at this part of the license plate.
Okay. Okay, Cranston, I said. Okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
Cut it out.
You can't have a space there. Fine.
I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, if someone could look that plate
I don't know.
up. Cranston, it's okay.
No.
I know you're not feeling well. It's okay.
Okay.
Shut up. Let me talk about my next note.
All right.
4 minutes in, we get a cowabunga.
Can I talk?
Yes.
That's great.
Yes, it is.
It is great.
Great.
Now, my next note's about gas dogs.
Not there yet.
All right. Hit me with your next note, my friend.
When the turtles are walking April back to her house from the pizza parlor, from Vinny's Pizzeria. Sorry, I don't want to mess up the name. There's Vinny's Pizzeria and there's Vinny's Pizza Parlor. Two separate places.
You know what they say about Vinny's Pizzeria? It tastes like diarrhea.
How dare you? Vinny's Pizza Parlor is a sham.
Well, Vinny's Pizza Parlor is legit, though.
No,
like,
it's not.
He's the hero story. He started as a nothing, and then he, like, got his dreams.
Yeah, do you know what, though?
What?
He had a small loan of $1 million from his dad.
Yeah, and he paid it back.
He paid it back with his fake-ass pizza. Listen, everyone knows...
It's real fake pizza.
Everyone knows a real New York pizza is 18 inches on a large.
Oh,
this motherfucker, he puts his 17 inches, charges the same price. It's blasphemy.
But he puts double toppings.
He does not put double toppings. His double toppings is like a normal pizza.
Yeah, but he calls it double toppings.
Yeah, you can call anything double toppings. I'll give you a double punch in the mouth. How about that?
Can I take a single?
Yes.
I'll take the single. I don't want the double. Fucking sucker. Why would I take the double? You're an idiot.
It's the same price.
Ow!
So there's a part where Donatello asks why aren't they using the elevators? Because they use grappling hooks to come up to her window, like via the fire escape.
Why couldn't we just use the elevator to get to April's apartment? This is more visual.
And we're like, that's funny, but I don't know. But then later, when they're about to leave the apartment,
April could be in trouble. Let's go.
because they're not showing them leaving the apartment, Donatello says,
Could we use the elevator if nobody watches?
and that is a good fourth wall break.
It's at least a nod to a fourth wall. It's very
Yes.
nice.
So I'm counting it.
We included it. We
Yes.
had to include it. My next note's about gas dogs.
Oh, really? Go for it, buddy.
Hey, so when April...
Oh, no, wait.
Yeah.
Right before Gas Dogs.
All right.
When April jumps over...
Oh, really?
Yeah. April gets the license plate ran by the lieutenant or whatever.
She knows a guy.
She finds the rich guy's house. I forgot his name, but his last name is Flem.
Eugene F. Flem.
No, it's Q Flem. I know that part.
Cubert Quisenberry.
The Flem.
The Flem.
The flamboyant.
Flemp.
Anyway, she gets to her house. She gets to his house and jumps the wall, which is illegal. And
You don't know that. Maybe
but you know about license plate requirements and shit?
No, I know that some places have restrictions on license plates.
Oh, okay.
And I believe that there are laws
And I know
stating that you cannot put public information out about license plates or phone numbers or addresses.
I know that every county, state, and city has a law against breaking and entering.
Yeah, but what if the wall's on public property? What if he pushed it too far out?
You can't. You can't do that.
Can't what?
You can't do that.
What he did,
Jump
or
a fence. Both. Anyway, she jumps the wall.
We don't know who put the fence there. Anybody could have done that.
She jumps the wall.
Why is she going to assume that it's part of this guy's house? Or his property?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Maybe it's just right on the edge of it.
Why don't you just shut the fuck up?
Maybe I'll just shut the fuck up and let you continue.
April jumps the wall and is... What was that?
I was trying to psych you out like I was going to say something about the wall.
April jumps the wall.
I guess it worked.
Yeah. April jumps the wall and she starts hearing growling coming from down the way. Obviously dogs. But she looks at us and says, sounds like Mikey's stomach. So that's the second stomach joke.
That's number 2.
And it's a fourth wall break.
My next note is about gas dogs.
Oh, really? I like that note. Talk about that note.
Yeah, so April's running away from these dogs, right? Because she jumped that wall illegally.
Yes. Allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, but it's it's a wall. You're not supposed to jump walls. So she...
Oh, now you know that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I thought the joke was we were like switching sides all of a sudden.
I was going to, but
You took it back to make us both look like dicks.
yeah.
Great. So,
Clancy, you don't know that though. You don't actually know that that's illegal.
that's true.
I mean, she could be in a state. Maybe they're in a part of New York where it's like a public borough.
Where all walls are
Where all
illegal walls.
It's public walls, you know?
What if Snake Plissken's there and it's Escape from New York and the walls were put there not to let people come in, but to keep people from getting out? So what she didn't break any laws.
It broke the reverse law.
She reverse broke the law.
If she tried to escape, then it would be breaking the law.
You may enter, but you may never leave.
Oh, okay.
You may never leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it seems all right.
When I say never leave, I mean you can never leave.
Well, what about tomorrow?
No.
No? Okay.
Literally never.
What about next week, though? I got a thing next week.
Well, then you probably should not come in.
Well, but I mean, like, it looks nice in there. I want to come in.
The appeal is for you to come in, but I'm telling you now, you can never leave.
Okay, that's fine.
But I'm legitimately, it's kind of a threat. You can't leave.
I'm okay with that.
If you're really okay with that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, my apartment's in there.
How did you get it inside?
I left for a minute and I came back.
You left?
Yeah.
Who let you leave?
No one. I just left.
No one's ever left before.
Well,
We can do that?
I apparently.
Get the fuck out of my way! I'm free! I'm free! I'm free!
Great.
Stupid.
Yes.
And also kind of stolen from Mighty Boosh.
Also, I thought it was Escape from... Fuck, I don't know. Go ahead.
Started as... It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's stupid on all levels.
Hey-o. That's us.
So the owner comes out. I got a note about gas dogs. He comes out, and with the dogs, you assume that they're his dogs. So I'm like, he's going to blow a whistle, or he's going to, like, snap his fingers.
Or tell him stop. Or throw a steak on the ground.
Halt or something like that, yeah. But
maybe some kibble.
Instead, he pulls a
tear gas canister.
It looks like a tear gas canister, pulls the pin, and just hucks it on the ground in front of him.
In front of himself, April, and the dogs.
It's like, and the dogs just suddenly get, like, super, like, horny. I guess they're supposed to like her, but they start, like, mounting April.
Yeah, it's
weird.
It says that it's a pacifying gas.
Yeah, which sounds like it would kill someone.
It
First
sounds
of all,
dangerous as hell.
If I'm gonna call a gas pacified gas,
but it only works on animals.
It's going to murder them.
I mean, near murder.
It's going to pacify them to death.
Yeah.
You're very passive now. Yeah, he's dead. He can't move.
His blood isn't flowing.
His blood. It's flowing in reverse.
Oxygen hasn't reached his brain for 10 minutes.
What would happen if your blood just started flowing the other direction?
It'd be fine.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it would throw off echocardiograms for a while, but they'd figure it out. Just colors in the other way now.
Someone should figure it out.
I mean, it's red and blue. Red goes one way, blue goes the other. Now you just switch them.
Fuck.
Those machines are crazy.
Yeah, they are.
I get echoes every 6 months, almost.
I don't like the
supposed
sound
to.
they make.
I love that sound, but then again, I grew up on that sound.
It reminds me of Alien, or The Thing. Mostly Alien.
Okay. Yeah, that's your blood flowing.
I know.
That's the sound of your blood.
It sounds like an alien about to come out of you.
Yeah.
Because that's what they use that sound for.
Is that when they were coming out or when they were doing Alien Vision?
I think it's when they're like
I can't remember.
Listening to the guy's like heartbeat while he's being raped by the facehugger.
Oh, well that's just how his heartbeat sounds in the machine all the time.
While he's being raped.
He just happens to be being raped at the time.
No one just happens to be being raped.
Well, I mean they're not.
Yeah, can't talk your way out of this one.
Not mutually,
moving on.
They're not exclusive.
I rest my
sound.
case, sir.
Once you go alien, Anyway.
Shit, Lord.
You
But yeah, he
fucking
throws a hurl.
cis piece of shit.
I don't care how safe that gas is.
It's an exploding gas canister.
It can't be good compared to every other option to take a canister full of pressurized gas and throw it on the ground in front of you.
And if that's how you're training your animals, you're really not doing a good job.
That's not training.
Yeah.
If you just use chemicals to like fuck with their brain chemistry.
Every time your dog pisses on the carpet, you just clip it with your gun.
You know, if you think about it, though, really, we are like chemicals, and like really, if I make you happy, I'm changing the chemistry of your brain.
That's rape.
So
that's fucking rape.
I don't,
Cranston, you're raping my brain.
I don't.
You can't rape my chemicals like that.
I was told that rape was specifically when. No, I don't want to.
Stop mansplaining this to me.
Yeah.
You fucking cuck.
Yep.
Anyway,
that's my note on that.
Cranston, I love you and your gas dogs.
Did you like my gas dogs note?
I did. I'm glad we got to it.
And that was my gas dogs note.
There's a lot of April in this episode.
She's not bad.
And it's not shit. I was worried because it opens on April's news report. But she has a lot more character in this than before. Also, damsel in distress, but not worthless.
Right. Stupid,
but
not worthless.
She still like screams when she sees a statue of Shredder.
She still hops the fence of the guy that stole her stuff instead of just telling the police they stole her stuff.
And then immediately gets captured.
Well, which is fine because she trespassed. She probably...
Yeah, it's lucky she got that far.
I feel like
really.
the first mistake was jumping the fence.
I feel like the first mistake was getting license plate information from a lieutenant in the police force and then not just telling him what happened. My place was robbed. I think it's connected to the other Ninja Turtles robbery. I saw that vehicle leaving my apartment.
Oh, great. We have a case going right now. Give me that and we'll get right on it, April.
Perfect. Thank you. Please let me know how it goes.
Well, you're welcome. This is our job and this is what we're trained for and we're the ones that should be doing it. So thank you very much. And we're going to handle this for you because that's our job.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome, but no thanks is necessary. I'm just doing my job, ma'am.
Great. Hang up. Now,
I should probably hang up now.
Now to
relay this information to my fellow officers.
Please do.
I will do so right now.
A squishy phone. However, in the episode universe that we watched, it's more like
ring ring.
Hi, this is April.
Hi, this is Lieutenant.
Hey, I was wondering, could you run some plates for me, please?
Oh yeah, well I already ran them for you.
Oh, okay,
this is
great.
the same. This is a continuation of the phone call we had just a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
I just want to let you know. What is your name?
April O'Neil.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter.
No, well, it is important because it's for the report. And what's your address?
No, it's good. Thanks.
All right.
Click, and then I'm the news lady. I make the news.
Ring ring.
It's not news until
Ring,
I make
ring.
the news.
Ring ring.
I'm already out of the house breaking laws, so.
Well, your phone's ringing. Ring,
hold on,
ring.
let me go back and pick up the fucking phone.
Ring, ring.
It just leaves me unnervous. Hello?
Hi, this is Lieutenant again.
Hi, Lieutenant.
I like what you're doing, but I gotta get your information. Can I just verify it's on the phone? Is your address?
Yes.
It's a good address.
Yep, and what I'm gonna do now
Do you live above that Chinese restaurant?
No, it's an antique shop.
Do you know the antique shop, is that open on Sundays?
It is open on Sundays, but I think only in the afternoon.
Okay, well that actually works out perfect because I need to go there this Sunday afternoon to get my wife a little something.
Whoa.
I cheated on her and, I got to make it up to her somehow.
What did you do that for?
I had sex, so...
No, but what did you do that for? For the sex?
To have sex.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a pretty
anyway, you know how it goes, so answer. I know... Do you know if that antique shop has good stuff for that?
No.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just check it out.
I would assume maybe
if I tell them that you sent me, will that give me any credibility or like a discount or anything?
No, I don't really go down there.
Okay.
My dad used to own that place, but then I sold it.
Oh. Well, do you know? I'm looking for. She's really into old sheet music. Do you have any old?
She's probably also into husbands that don't cheat on her.
Yeah, aren't they all? All right.
Bitches, am I right?
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, I'm going to let you go.
All right.
It's great
Thanks.
talking to you.
Thanks.
Thanks for answering the phone again.
See ya.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
All right.
Have a
I'm
good
going to
night.
forward this information to the police.
That's great. Thank you.
I'm going to let them know.
That you cheated?
No, I mean, they know, but everybody knows.
Everybody, including my wife.
At the precinct? Oh, yeah, it's crazy. You should see what happens on Sunday nights.
I mean, she works with me, so.
And
anyway,
scene.
but this is another classic example of why the hell is it news if she doesn't report the news. She makes the news. It's like she's Sherlock.
She's Spider-Man.
She can't have that.
She's like Peter Parker. Like she gets shots of herself and then sells it.
I guess. Oh, finally, the Turtles end up tracking down April. We kind of skip.
Well,
but she gets captured.
She gets captured, and I have a note that he kind of talks a little rapey.
Does he?
Yeah, the big dude that grabs her.
Oh, the big dude that grabs her.
Lock her up until she changes her mind, would you please?
Right, Mr. Flam.
Small breath.
You're a feisty one. Well, you won't be so uppity when you see what Mr. Flam's got planned for you and your turtle friends.
He's like,
yeah,
come with me.
Yeah, but it's like a classic Igor voice.
Yeah, it sounds a little fucked up. It's just gross.
It is a little gross.
He talks very like she's not a person.
Well, yeah, she's just a woman.
It's very upsetting.
It is. This is cartoons back then. It was awful.
It wasn't that long ago.
But I know, right? But like I'm telling you, this is better April than most of the previous Aprils.
Yes. Yeah, I'm more upset with him and his writing.
Yes.
He's a creepo.
Yes.
He should be killed by the turtles.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she gets put in a cage, and the turtles find April's like signal from her turtle comm because that's one of the things that Flem stole. Donatello pinpoints it.
I don't think that's right.
How does he find him?
This is the place.
What's that noise? Sounds like Michelangelo's stomach.
He literally just says, "This is the place."
And earlier, when they go back to April's apartment, she's not there. He goes, "Well, she must have figured out where he went and gone after him."
No. Raphael finds the notepad and looks at the imprint.
Oh, she writes down the address.
She writes down the address, and he looks at it and is like, "Well, this works in the movies," and he kind of like reads the imprint.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fine.
It's half bullshit, but
anyway, so they go and park behind the Channel 6 news van.
What's bullshit is that they know exactly what the address means, that she wrote it down.
Yes.
When they weren't there.
You're right. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
But maybe she wrote down the license plate number over it or something. Who knows?
In big letters, she's like, "Turtles.
Please don't come here.
Please do come here.
Please do come. Here!
Wouldn't you think
here?
You think at this point, you would think by this point that they would give April a cell phone number, so when she inevitably loses her communicator, she could call them.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Yeah. Why not? That makes sense.
Why not? So rewatching it, she already has the exact address written down on the pad before she calls to get the address, which is really weird.
So a little bit later, the turtles are getting a tour from Mr. Flem.
Right, they don't realize that he's a bad guy yet.
I guess
Raph does, kind of on a meta scale.
Yeah, so he says a villainous line. Here it is.
I don't yet have the perfect images of you turtles for this tableau, but I will solve that problem shortly.
And then he starts laughing like this. And then Leonardo says,
"This Flem dude sure laughs a lot."
And then Raphael says,
Villains on this show always do.
It's a great fourth wall break.
Fourth wall. Sometimes if I don't get enough fourth wall breaks, I get fourth balls.
But almost fourth balls.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good right now because we've gotten so many, but sometimes if, whole episode goes by, maybe we get one, it leaves me just kind of with a stomach ache.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Those are my fourth balls.
That's too bad.
The fourth balls?
Yeah.
They come in handy.
Do they?
Yeah.
Doing what? Not jumping jacks, surely.
Yeah, but double jizz.
Double the jizz.
It's what women want, right?
Is it? I mean, I'm sure some
I've never
do.
been with one. You tell me.
I'm sure some do. I mean, to a point.
Double your pleasure, double your jizz.
No, it's the other way.
Double your jizz, double your pleasure.
Yes. But what I was going to say is almost immediately after that, there is a part where they get shot with gas because this guy is the gas king of the New York tri-state area, I guess. I don't know.
Apparently he's world-renowned.
Yes.
World-renowned.
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 And we get another fourth wall break because I think Raphael says...
Oh, shit.
3 times in one show.
Oh!
That's it.
That's what yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
So my next note is when he's like throwing the gas at the turtles as a demonstration. And basically he just pulls this lever and gas shoots down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Directly on top of the turtles.
Exactly.
And it's the same problem I had with the thing with the dogs. It's like, I learned pretty early on that gas permeates a space. So if he pulls that lever and it freezes anything living in its path, and he's like right next to the turtles,
yes,
he's one moment away from also being frozen.
Exactly. However, this is very specific gas. Like, literally, the pacifying gas worked on dogs and other small animals.
But he specifically says any living creature.
Yes, that's true. On this one, you're right.
But maybe we could assume, since he's the gas man, he's got some sort of antidote.
Yeah, or antifreeze venom or something. Or
Mantidote. Manti-freeze.
It's probably that. It's probably manti-freeze.
Probably manti-freeze.
Kids, go drink mantifreeze.
Remember, don't drink antifreeze without talking to your manty, please. The more you know, kids. Kids, if you find something suspicious, don't just drink it. Go find Manty and ask Manty if it's all right.
And then drink it.
And then drink it. No, if they say it's all right.
So, April's hanging above a vat of wax. We talked about this in the breakdown,
She's
but
gonna get dipped.
They're all going to get turned into wax statues, but they're testing on April 1st.
Oh, they're gonna get dipped? Because he doesn't give a shit about April. They're a dime a dozen.
That's true. He says that.
Flem, let her go. I'll be your test subject.
Oh, how very gallant of you. But I cannot risk failure. Ninja Turtles are rare and priceless. News anchors, on the other hand, are a dime a dozen.
But lo and behold, Irma comes in and unfreezes the turtles.
Yep.
She turns up the thermostat
to 95.
And
it blows up the thermostat.
It blows up the thermostat, but it also melts all the wax in the wax museums, exposing all of the robot people.
There's Terminator robots in the wax statues. And they show this fucking scene. Like, first of all, they show this wax statue in such a way where, like, immediately you know that it's going to be animated later.
Yes.
Like, you can just tell it's not background.
Correct.
You can tell that no time was put into it. Flem runs up to the Terminator robot, and then, like, he runs past it, and then they cut, like, closer in, and he's, like, just running up to it, like they seemed it bad.
Yes.
But then they, like, loop it later on in the episode, too, at the very end.
Scene. It's not, there's not a lot of bad animation in this episode.
No, but
damn, that was awful.
It's real bad when it happened.
Yeah. There was also a couple animation things where Raphael talked from Donatello's body, and then Leo's voice came out of Donatello's body. And those were pretty obvious, but not a ton of bad animation in this episode.
My next note, It's fragile robots.
Ooh, give it to me.
There's a few scenes with the Terminators where they're gently dropped and they explode into pieces.
Yeah, they fall from a height of normal standing height and then explode on impact.
They're just not well made.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're great probably when covered in wax.
Yeah, they look like things covered in wax.
I mean, they also look intimidating without the wax.
Yeah, they look like they could kill you.
But they don't. They're shitty.
They can't
You just kind of, the video where they like push the robot and it stabilizes itself?
This would not stabilize.
That's 30 years after these guys. Yeah, these guys just kind of fall over and break.
These idiots only have 2 legs.
Apparently their joints are where they're the most weak.
Yeah. Where all the wear and tear happens.
Right, yeah. There's also a point where they lift up Mikey, so Mikey's not on the ground. While Mikey is in the air, he somehow impossibly reaches behind him, grabs the robot, and then flips the robot in front of him.
What do you mean impossible?
Well,
let me break it down. They kill one of the robots. Michelangelo stands up. He gets grabbed from behind. He's lifted in a suplex kind of motion around the waist. He then reaches over the top of his head and grabs the robot's head and leans forward. In doing so, pushing himself closer to the ground. Once his feet touch the ground, he then continues with the forward motion with his arms and flings the robot over his head.
Yeah, that would have worked if you weren't embellishing a little bit. That robot's over his fucking head before he hits the ground, man.
Nah.
Absolutely.
No. Look. We'll do it.
We already watched it. He flips them to find the laws of physics.
Yes.
Which is just funny.
Yeah.
Oh, also when they're fighting the robots, April is still being lowered into the wax.
Yeah, so Leo jumps up and cuts her down.
Well, it just seems like that would have been their first priority.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't just jump up and come, and they have this fight while she slowly lowers.
Yeah, that's standard cartoon villainy.
It is. It's just dumb.
And so Leo jumps up and slashes her chain or whatever.
It slices. It slashes.
It makes Julian chains.
Makes Julian Fairchild.
And he jumps down with her. Donatello grabs the remote control from Flem and reprograms the robots to hit each other in the face, I guess, and explode. And they end up back in the lair. In the lair, Splinter is sitting silently next to the TV, and when Michelangelo speaks to him, nothing happens. But then we find out that Splinter was really just in the other room, and that was a wax statue they were talking to.
Oh, yes. Did you like my joke?
I loved it, Splinter.
See, the joke was...
Yes.
Do you want to know?
Of course.
I think it will be funny if I tell you.
Most jokes are.
Pizza power!
Woo!
Pizza power!
All right. So, Cranston.
I thought it was a good episode.
Cowabunga!
Why do you think that?
It actually had a pretty concise beginning, middle, and end. It introduced a new character without having to, like, throw all the old characters in her face. Like, we didn't have a bunch of Shredder and Krang, who I love, but, like, they don't need to, I don't like it when they jam, like, 2 stories together. This felt like one story.
Yes.
And
There's
I had a good
robbery,
time.
And it's this guy, and here's why he's doing it. I like it.
There's another great line we didn't talk about. There are a lot of good jokes in this episode.
There are.
Surprisingly. But specifically, there's one I like that Irma says. She goes, "This guy gives bad taste a bad name."
That's a joke.
Like, well, I mean, I don't feel I had to explain it, but I thought it was funny.
Why don't you explain it to us, Splinter?
Well, Bessem apparently didn't think it was that funny.
I thought it was funny. I don't know if that's the highlight of the episode, but okay.
Well, taking that joke into consideration, would you call this episode good or bad?
I think it's a good episode.
Cowabunga!
What?
I think that the animation was good.
Mostly.
The writing was way better than usual.
Mostly.
I commented when we first started that I didn't know who the is it the writer that they post on the title card?
Oh, yes.
Written by Roby Gorin. This has got to be a fake name. It's like Roy G. Biv that they put. It's Roby Gorin, and I think it's the first one that we've seen by them, and it's pretty good.
Is that called an anagram when it's all mixed up?
Yeah.
I wonder if that is an anagram for someone.
It might be.
Could be. But, you know what?
We got some stats.
How many Cowabungas did we get, buddy?
We got 1 Cowabunga.
That means series-wide we're at 73, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
How many fourth walls did we have?
We had 5 total fourth wall breaks. I know.
Fourth wall breaks?
It's a lot. Which brings us to 135.
How many pizzas, though?
1.
We had 1 pizza, which means it's what?
A Mondo Fabuloso Man.
Which means series-wide this is our 8th, probably, Mondo Fabuloso episode.
Yeah, it is.
That we've kept track of.
Yay. So we're adding a new pizza to the list.
Our pizza this month.
A jumbo pizza with everything. That's pretty generic. That's fine.
Well, what a great show that was.
Yeah.
That you just listened to at home.
I hope.
We hope. Do we have any correspondence today?
Oh, man.
Come on down to the correspondence corner. Yeehaw. All right, correspondence corner. What do we got, bud?
Wait a minute.
Shredder.
Yes.
How's it going?
Terrible.
Okay, tell me.
I'm upset.
You know, we just watched your show. We just talked about your
I wasn't in it.
That's true.
And
Yes.
it's one man's fault.
Yes, and I think I know what man you talking about.
Oh.
Shredder.
Hamato Yoshi.
Yes.
My ancient enemy.
Yes. Orokusaki. Orokusaki my dick.
Not cool.
It was pretty cool.
I'll kill you for that.
Well,
And then we fight for a little bit.
ha, huh, ha, 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 huh, oh no. Ha, take this.
Hold on.
What?
What is this?
It's a move.
No.
I call it Matty is a little poop.
Okay. That's what I thought it was called.
Because Matty is a poop.
I've met this guy.
Yes.
Matty? He's a blurry on Twitter?
Yes, he is terrible.
He's the worst.
Literally the worst. One time I was like, would you like sewer garbage sushi? And he said, no, thank you.
He is ungrateful.
It was extremely ungrateful.
I went to his store to get my claws polished. And the son of a bitch would not use the high-end stuff.
And I was very upset too, because I told Matty, I said, look, if you want to have a successful business, you have to diversify. You cannot just have a claw polishing shop. There's only like 2 people that you would ever have that even have claws for you to polish. It just was not right. But he did not listen.
He seems like that guy.
He is that guy.
I don't know why we both met him.
I don't know.
It seems like, for now, we should join forces to destroy him.
Yes, I agree. My first note is Matty is so not great that he doesn't call his mom every week to touch base.
What a monster. My first note is that I wish to tie Matty to a tree and then slowly cut the tree down until I reach his head. And then keep cutting.
Wow, that's very evil.
So is the not calling your mom thing.
Yes, that was joke. My next note, Matty's mother is so large.
How large is she?
She's so large that she fed him well growing up. He was very well nourished and did not have a poor life.
I feel like this team up might not work. If we're just being honest.
Well, what's your next note?
My next note is that I was going to take my claws and I was going to slowly slice it into his eyeballs. And then as I was doing that and he was screaming, I'd say, if you use the good polish, this wouldn't hurt as much.
Oh, God.
Yes. Notes on that?
It was a bit violent.
Yes. And?
It seems rough.
No, hit me with the bad stuff. I can take it.
Okay. How about another roast? Matty is so bad at being roasted that he did not realize it was a joke. And then I had to call him and explain because I did not want to hurt his feelings. Because he is so ignorant and trusting of people.
I feel like we're not getting this on the same page. I want to murder Matty. Are you not on board with this?
No, I don't. No, not literally, no.
Well,
I want to murder his funny bones.
Why don't you go back to the sewer?
Yes.
I will go back to Dimension X.
Yes.
We'll reconvene.
How about you both get the fuck out of my house?
Yeah, get out of here.
Get out. Just leave.
What the hell?
Yes.
I'm
very sorry.
Are
Yeah,
you
get
even
out.
doing... Splinter, get out of here.
Yes.
What about me, though?
You can... Well, you should get out, too.
Fine.
Don't sit on my couch! Oh, my God.
Now it's all
He just
holy.
fucking tore up my couch.
God damn it.
What an asshole.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's a nice... That's a Matt move, you shit. It's a Matty... That's a fucking Matty move.
Roasted!
Roasted! Yo, you like that high-quality roast?
Yeah, I did, son!
Well, shit, for $5, you can get on our Patreon, which is patreon.com/turtlepowerpod.
What?
It will roast you, and you pick the character.
Oh, deal!
Maddie chose anyone, so we picked Splinter and Shredder.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did, but you can also...
But that's hard to do, because those characters don't get along very well.
I thought it went really well.
Thank you, me too.
Anyway, check it out. Turtle Power Pod, patreon.com/turtlepowerpod. Patreon.com/turtlepowerpod.
//
Too many slashes.
Yeah.
Do we have any actual correspondence?
No, we do not.
We don't.
Yes.
Well, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, it has.
I feel like poopy poop.
Good.
But I'm very happy to have done this.
He's happy poopy poop.
I've had much anxiety, and this got rid of some of it.
Good.
Great. Thank you.
Please tune in next week when we'll be talking about the next episode.
Oh, should we start teasing?
Oh.
That would be fun.
You want to do that?
Yeah, we're going to start teasing the next episode.
It'll make us hate it for a whole week instead of just for one day.
Not necessarily. The new episode is Rondo in New York.
Great. I bet Rondo is a fabulous, amazing returning character that we're all going to love.
Sure. All right. Love you much.
Also,
hope we brought you some joy. Yes, Bassam?
Also, real quick, wanted to point out that by the time this episode comes out, the 101st episode of It's a Duck Blur is coming out, which is going to be the first episode of It's a Duck Blur, Let's Get Dangerous.
Check it out. I'm so excited for this shit.
Yes, me too.
It's awesome.
I've started watching Darkwing Duck.
Also,
again.
Hopefully everyone yesterday that was in the stripe of the eclipse.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we're recording before the eclipse.
Yeah, I hope you all got to enjoy it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll talk about it next week.
Hopefully Bassam and I got to enjoy it. I presume that we will. I already got my glasses. It's just kind of fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope this brought you some joy. And with that,
Turtle Power!
So this is a note that I was going to say earlier that I didn't because I knew it was going to eat up a lot of time. So maybe we'll make this the after credits thing.
Okay.
So I finally got... I've been playing Diablo 3 a little bit.
Okay.
And I finally got to I've been playing the Necromancer. It's a new class that came out. And I got to my problem with Diablo 3 basically this afternoon before you came over. I got the ring that I needed that made like my set complete. So I basically upped the difficulty as high as I could go, and it's like, I am not interested in getting further than this point, and basically had that realization that the fun was over.
Oh no!
And I stopped.
Oh.
Which is the problem with those
You hit the
games.
wall.
Yeah.
Until the new season comes out?
Yeah, I hit the gear wall. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Diablo 3 is very good at keeping it fresh, it feels like. So maybe you'll come back to it?
I'll absolutely come back to it. I always come back to it, but it's just a weird game. It's not like, it's not story-wise where it's like you beat the game and you're like, that's it. I saved the world. Now what? It's like, I can't get any better than this.
Yeah.
Now what?
That's, yeah. I mean, fuck. Now it's turning into a long thing, but if you guys want like an emotional roller coaster and you're a gamer, you should watch the music video "The World Is Saved." It's a music video about being a gamer, basically. It's pretty amazing. I'm gonna put a link down below.
It's really good. It's a little cheesy,
and yeah, definitely, and it makes me like swell up a little bit in my chest.
Aw.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I hope if you watch it, you have the same reaction Bassam did.
Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.